Hey everybody, this is Peggy with Real Essentials Savvy Squad, and today I was just getting out of the shower. I was getting ready for the day and I was going to put on my makeup, so I thought I would film it and let you see a little bit about application because I know there's been a lot of questions. So what you didn't see is I've cleansed my face. I used the Art Toner from the Art line, the Refreshing Toner. I cleansed it with the Art foaming foaming cleanser. I have already put on the Art Renewal Serum, which is recommended before you put on your mineral makeup, and also I use the light moisturizer, so whatever moisturizer you use. So my face is prepped and ready. First thing I'm going to do is put on my foundation. So now I have my foundation brush. This is from the Savvy Minerals line. It says foundation right there. I don't have to guess. And I am going to be using Warm 3, and I have Warm 2 that I add to it. That's kind of my custom blend right now for myself. So here's my Warm 3. Here's the lid. I'm going to tap some out into the lid. Show you just about that much. Doesn't have to be a whole lot. And then I'm going to tap a little bit of the Warm 2 in with it, because I just found when I put the Warm 3 all over my face, even though it's a great color match for me right now with this tan I've got, it just ends up being, to me, looking a little too dark. So I mix that together in the lid, really just kind of with the bottom of the brush. You can use your finger, you can use whatever, and get that off the bottom of my brush, and I'm ready to go. So that's my little custom blend for myself. I will use my misting spray from the Savvy Minerals line as well, and that's what I spray right on my brush, and I'm going to spray it about 3 or 4 times is what they recommend, and then I kind of swirl it off on my hand so it's not quite as wet. Then I get my lid again, pick up my brush, my minerals on my brush, tap it off. See, I've got that right on the end. Get a good coating on there. Okay, and then I'm just going to apply it to my face. I have to use a little bit of a mirror so I can see what I'm doing, and so I'm going to try to get a little close so you can see what I'm doing as well. And so you just start with swirling motions. I really like to get my nose. I can immediately see the coverage when I put it on my nose and the front of my face, and then I just circular motions all over your face. And I really like to get everywhere. I like to get right down on the jaw, into the corners of my nose, up. And I'm going to mist my brush like one more time so I can pick up some more minerals from my lid. Can't see me doing that if I've got it down low. Okay, let me get some on there. And I'm going to go on my forehead now. And I just go everywhere. I go across my eyes, under my eyes, trying to be careful not to tug. Give it a good base. Go up into my hairline, because I don't want there to be like an obvious starting and stopping point. I want it to really be blended in everywhere. And if you get a really good color, it's going to go from your jaw onto your neck and not look like you suddenly have makeup on. So you bring it down under your jaw just a little bit, you know, into your hairline. Like I said, across my eyes. I like to get it everywhere so that I know that when I look at my face or when somebody else looks at my face, there's not like suddenly a starting and stopping point. I want it to just be seamless. This makeup does such a great job of coverage, in my opinion, that like right now I'm pretty much done. But I do have, if you can see it, I've got right along my forehead and even on my nose some sun freckling or age spots or whatever. It's usually a little pinker or redder up here. So I definitely like to focus on those areas even that much more. I'm just picking up some more minerals and going into those areas just a little bit better, just to make sure I've got that good coverage. Now, if you are one that has maybe red, you know, just discolored skin or skin in certain areas, it's different colors than others, then you may at this point be done. You may not be done. You may feel like you have to almost go over it again. And if you do, you're just going to be building, and that will be great. But you're not going to be building in such a way that it's caked or it looks very, very thick. You're just going to add more coverage. That's what's really great about these mineral products, is they're buildable. You just add on as you need, concentrate on certain areas. I've gone overall. One of the things that a lot of people are doing that you might want to do if you do have maybe a little more need for coverage is start by putting your, and I would use my Art Light Moisturizer. I could squirt that in my hand, then I could tap minerals right into my hand, mix it together, and then apply that as a liquid first. I don't need that. I don't do that normally, but that's also something I could do really fast some mornings or some days if I just wanted a very light coat, light coverage. But if you wanted to get an overall coverage with almost a liquid, like with your moisturizer, you're going to put your moisturizer on anyway. Then you could then still build with using your brush, misting your brush, and picking up the minerals from your lid. I still have some that I could continue. I have them ready. I could just continue on to areas if I felt like I needed more coverage. I do like to go, like I said, across my eyes, under my eyes. Some days, that's all the under eye concealer that I need, because it just looks like all the rest of my skin. Other days I haven't had enough sleep, or just I tend to have dark circles. That's my natural. You can look at my childhood pictures and see that. But that is how I put on my foundation. I have used a custom mix of Warm 3 and Warm 2 together, tap into my lid. Then I use the misting spray on my brush, pick up the minerals, and then just swirling motions, working it in. You're not trying to move your skin and move your face, but it actually feels like you're giving yourself a massage with this brush. It feels so good. Give it all over, get into your hairline, get, across your eyebrows, everywhere. And then, stop talking long enough to get across, even across your lips, so that it's all there. You don't want to all of a sudden see that you didn't get something covered very well into your jawline, and then you're done. And that is your foundation application. And I hope that helped. I hope that you're working with it. You might feel like sometimes you're getting it on your face and you feel like you have a blotchy area. Just keep working it in, blending it in, maybe mist your brush again and work it in and just make it look. Just keep playing with it. Ask us questions and we'll try to help you. I hope that helped. Thanks.